Hey guys, so today I'm going to be making a custom-made Tokidoki wall decoration, and here's one I made already just to show you an example, and now I'm going to show you how to make it. My design idea is based off of my new comforter that I got, which is Tokidoki themed. Here's a pillow that I have, and that's the dog right here that I used for this one, for this design. And then the new one I'm gonna make is with this dog design. I have it printed out here. It's just that outline, and you can see all the details, but it's just in black and white. And then I have my carbon paper here, and I have it on top of watercolor paper. I'm just using watercolor paper because it's more thick. It doesn't have to be watercolor paper. And I'm also using some Tokidoki origami paper that I have. And then I have all my paint colors here that I'm gonna use. And I also have my frame ready here. That was only like $3, so I thought it would be nice to use. So yeah, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to trace out my design. I'm also gonna trace parts like here so I can know where to paint. The only thing I'm not going to trace is like the sprinkles, but everything else I'm going to trace. And I'm just going to start with one section at a time. Okay, so I'm done tracing my design, and what's good about the tracing paper, the carbon paper, is that you don't have to be good at drawing as long as you just print out a design like this and you have carbon paper and you can just trace it directly onto your paper here. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside for now over here, and I'm going to take my design paper here. And I'm going to take my design again, and I'm also going to take my same carbon paper, and I'm just going to place it here. And then I'm going to outline whatever parts I want to use this paper for, such as over here, I use it on the ears and collar. But for this design, I'm only going to do it on the little cupcake paper. So now I'm going to outline this design again. Just the paper for the cupcake. Before I trace the outline of the design with my Sharpie, I'm going to glue on my design here. So I have my glue stick, and I just have a piece of paper over here, scratch paper, so I can get every edge here, so I can make sure it's stay glued down. Okay, now I'm going to pick up my design, and I'm gonna put it on here. Make sure it's all flattened out. That's okay if you can see the lines there, because I'm going to outline it anyway. So there we go. So now I'm going to start outlining my design. Okay, so now I have my outline and I have all my paints over here to match with the design over here. The exact colors. And the first thing I'm going to start with is the face, which is light brown. Next color I'm going to do is the dark brown areas. Okay, so now I'm going to work on the next color I'll do, which I think I'll do white. Next one I'm going to do is pink, which is on the ears here and here. Now I'm going to paint in here and here and here and here, all black. Okay, so now I'm going to re-outline everything with my black Sharpie. So now I'm going to work on the sprinkles, and this one has a lot of sprinkles compared to this one. This one's only on the head, and this one is on the bow, this little part here, and then the ends of both of the ears. So the way I'm doing the sprinkles is I'm going to take the end of my brush, one of my brushes, this end, and I'm going to start with one color at a time. I'm going to start with pink. And I'm gonna make a sprinkle. Okay, so now I'm finished with this design, and now I'm gonna go in on the background and I'm gonna do some purple. Over here I used a blue, and I don't have to worry about going all the way to the edges because part of the frame will just kind of crop that out. But the technique I'm gonna use is I'm just gonna go in all one direction, but I'm not gonna touch the design. So I'm kind of going up at an angle here. So now this is finished, and I'm going to put it in my frame and show you what it looks like in my room. Okay, here is my comforter and my pillow that I showed you, and here are my frames up on the wall. along with another frame I made up here with my name on it. I used my Cricut to cut out those letters. And then over here, just to show you guys, I have a little bit of a Tokidoki collection. I have this little plushie here, and I have a bunch of figures set up here with one of my old nail polish holders, but I just decided to put a bunch of figures up. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content.